My name's Andrew Newton. I'm of Crawford Service in Pittsfield, Mass. Today, I'm going to be presenting to you a 1990 Chevrolet 454 SS pickup truck. This truck is the only one in existence that's never been dealer prepped. It has 5 original miles on it. I have a lot of documents on it. I have a lot of extras that go with it that I'd like to show you first before I get into more details about the truck itself. Over here, I have the original floor mats, never installed in the truck, in the box, brand new. Over here, I have the center caps. They've never been installed. I do have the lug covers that go on them with them to put on the truck. Still sealed in the factory bag, never installed. I have many extra decals that the gentleman purchased when he purchased the truck, extra ones for it. Never installed, in the box, brand new from 1990. Any decal that would have gone on it is here. I also have an original 454 SS keyring from Chevrolet. Pretty neat in the bag, brand new, 1990. Very interesting fact. There was a recall on them for the dipstick for the transmission. From the factory, it did not come with a locking dipstick. General Motors decided that they wanted to do that. They sent the gentleman the dipstick in the mail, never installed it. So it still has the one from the factory that they considered, I guess we'll say, defective. And as this one that was supposed to go in it, he never installed it. Obviously, it comes with the truck. Moving along, I have a lot of different documents, different brochures, different things of interest that go with it that he accumulated over the years. We could be here all day if I go through every one of these, but most of it's just memorabilia, different advertising, things of that nature. What I do have is I have a lot of the documentation from when he financed this from the credit union when he purchased it new. He did finance it new. Back in 1990, $18,000 was a lot of money to just have laying around, so he financed it. So the vehicle is titled in his name. It's never been titled in anybody else's name. I do have a copy of the original certificate of origin that goes with the vehicle and the paperwork that came with it. Moving along, I have here the owner's manual, and if you look closely, you can see there's a picture of it the day he picked it up. And what's funny is, look at the flatbed, that old square body Chevy. You don't see that anymore, but that was the day he bought it and brought it home. Actually, I even have the receipts of all this stuff that goes with it. So also along with the truck, the owner was nice enough to buy some pretty cool memorabilia. This was a pamphlet that you got at the Chevy dealership, and it pretty much, different things you could get, items you could get for the truck. On the cover here, this is actually a poster that you could buy, which I have 2 of them brand new in the tubes. I really don't want to take them out because they're in the tubes, sealed up. Moving along, I have the coffee mug. I have 2 that are also included. The key ring, brand new in the package. I also have the hats. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hats, which is pretty cool. There's this plate that was the original plate that was on it when it got shipped that came with it. There's some other paperwork that's pretty interesting and tells you a little bit about the truck. 1990, they were explaining the options and what came with it. He had bought some model cars during that time of the truck. Very important, I have the title here, which is still titled in his name, and if you look at the title, it says 5 miles. Now, on the odometer of the truck, now it says 5.6 miles on it. The 0.6 miles came from literally taking it off the trailer, pushing it in the garage. Never has it been on the road, never has it been in the rain, never has it been left outside. And kind of funny, he also bought a coat, comes with it. I'll even try it on for you so you can see. We got a 454 SS coat, comes with it, kind of funny, included with the truck. All really cool stuff. I have to say I'm very impressed with the fact that he was able to keep all this and all this goes with it. Very documented, very good. The owner's a personal friend of mine, which once the sale is completed, you will get to meet him and speak with him any questions you have. Moving along, I'd like to talk to you about the truck a little bit. He ordered this truck in 1989, and he specifically ordered it with the intentions of storing it and reselling it many years down the road. A lot of people asked, and I also asked him, how do you do that? How do you order something and never drive it? And he looked at me and chuckled, and he said, I bought 2 of them. He's like, so I bought one to drive, and I bought one to keep. So I never drove this truck. He specifically asked me not to wash it when I brought it here because he doesn't want any additional moisture or anything near it. Keep it nice and dry. So she's a little dusty, but you'll get the idea when you look at it. Never has it been dealer prepped, so everything is just the way it came the day it rolled off of that truck and rolled onto his flatbed. All the chalk writing is on the tires. The interior of this truck still has all the plastic on it, and I mean everything. The seats, the floors. There's even some writing on a piece of plastic near the odometer. We're gonna zoom in on the odometer so you can see that. Like I said, 5.6, it's getting ready to turn 5.6, but brand new. Passenger seats, never been sat in. If you stick your head in this thing and smell it, it smells like 1990. It is a time capsule, it's very cool, and it's the only one I've ever seen. There's many others out there. There's one that I saw with 26 miles, very nice, but this one here is as pure as it gets. It hasn't been in any way touched, altered, polished, anything like that. This is how it was when it was purchased brand new. The bed in it, new. Never had anything put in it. I think I'm one of the few people that ever even opened the tailgate on this thing. He was very, very fussy about it. Everything is new, and we will walk around so you can get a good look at this thing. Really interesting. It's never had even the little pieces for the license plate, the squares, never installed. He never drove it, he never registered it. He bought it, titled it, and then in the garage it went for many years. The window sticker is still on it. We're gonna get to that in a minute, but even if you look here closely, you'll see tailpipes, new. They're not even dirty inside. You know, if you move along and look, you can see everything shiny, brand new. Beautiful job storing, hats off to him. Everything's nice and crisp, everything's nice. There's no nasty anything on it. It's fresh as the day it came off the truck. You will not be disappointed. I'm still pretty overwhelmed with this opportunity to present something like this because vehicles like this just don't come along. And even though he didn't drive it and he didn't use it, you could see the pride he took in keeping it, maintaining it, owning it, and preserving it so somebody else could enjoy it someday. Right here is the window sticker, still on it from the day he got it. On the bottom of it here, you can see where it says Shaker Chevrolet Cadillac Oldsmobile, Pittsfield, Massachusetts. That's where he ordered it. That's where it was delivered. Brand new, it was $18,863, which, as a lot of you know, in 1990, that was a lot of money. Brand new, once again. Never sat in, never dealer prepped. Something very cool that I want to show you. Cool little story. When they ship these trucks, they tape the antenna to the back window to ship it. Well, over the years, the glue from the tape got loose, got old, the tape fell off and the antenna fell on the floor. He left the antenna and the tape exactly where it fell, and I want to show you that on the inside of this truck. It's a neat little story that goes with the truck, along with everything else that I feel as if I've told you on it. I really don't want to misrepresent this in any way. Here's some chalk writing from the factory, right here on the bumper. When the dealer prep it, they remove it, still there. The spare tire, brand new, under it. The tires on it, brand new. Come with it. I'm going to show you under the hood in a few minutes. I have the original battery in it for now. It's no good. Obviously, it's from 1990, but it does come with it. I do have a good battery for it, so it starts, runs, no problems there. But I just wanted to be specific about that, but I do have it. It's the one for this truck. I have everything that belongs with this, but let me show you inside this little thing with the antenna, which is pretty cool. If you look inside, and I'm going to show it to you in a minute, you can see on the back window where the tape was, where it fell off, where it landed. I don't know when this happened, but it happened a long time ago. But if you look inside here, you'll see where it was and where it's landed and where it sat. Ironically enough, when he bought the truck, he bought an additional antenna. So it comes with another antenna. Also, very cool little story. On the window, there's a few smudges on the window. This is sweat and dirt from the guy's arms the day that he was unloading it from the truck in 1990. Never cleaned it off. Also, kind of cool, I have a bag of dirt that when he brought it home from the dealership, he washed it. He actually let the ground dry, swept up the dirt, put it in a bag, and dated it. And I have that comes with it. The gentleman was very, very, very on top of keeping every little piece and part of this to preserve it that goes with it. Now I'd like to move along to the front. We'll open up the hood. I want to show you under the hood, show you the engine compartment, give you a good look at that so you can see exactly what we have going on underneath here. Like I said, the battery is the original battery. It's old. It doesn't hold a charge anymore, but it is the battery that came with it. I have it. Everything is completely the way it was. If you look at the windshield washer jug, that's the amount of windshield washer fluid that was in it when he brought it home. That's what's in it. The original oil is still in this truck. Zooming in over here, you can see the dipstick that I talked about earlier. This is the one that came with it from the factory, and then they sent him the locking one. Never taken out. Like I said, never driven, always well maintained. Very interesting fact, with this truck, the only additional option that you could get was a locking gas cap. It's here on the window sticker. It was an $18 option, which the gentleman did order with it, and it does have it on it. And I would like to show you that gas cap, just so you can see it. Pretty interesting little fact. So we're gonna take a walk over. I'll open up the gas door so you can take a look at it, see it. I have the key, I have everything that goes with it. So if you follow me over here, pretty interesting, here it is. Open it up, voila, locking gas cap. That was the only additional option you could order for this truck, and the gentleman ordered it, $18. Okay, what I'd like to do now is I'd like to start it up, give you a chance to hear it run. I would say the engine maybe has about 3 hours on it. Like I said, it had never been driven, so it hasn't been run much at all. I have an aftermarket battery in it, so we could use that for moving it around. Obviously, once it's shipped, this battery will come with it, so you can start it up and move it and do as you please. But the original battery is included with the truck. Please excuse the appearance of this battery in it, for this is just one that we're using to show and demonstrate and move the truck around. So we're gonna get inside. I'm gonna start it up for you. So we're gonna get in and start it up. Now, what I think is funny about this is definitely something you didn't hear since you were a kid. Little plastic on the seats, like grandma's house. So let's start it up. Starts right up as it should. Runs really nice. Let's take a look under the hood. Brand new. Runs great, runs really smooth. He made it a point over all these years is when he moved it in the garage or anything, always pushed it. So it hasn't been started up, shut off, everything is good. It's very good, doesn't have a lot of hours on it at all. I just want to take a minute to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed the truck and what I had to show you in it. If you have any kind of questions or need to know anything, please feel free to message me. It's a great truck. I think this is a wonderful opportunity to own something that is probably not another one on the planet like it. So please, be safe, take care, and have a great day.